The words were a blade, impossibly sharp and yet delivered with a chilling precision that made the very air around us crackle. The wedding's off, Jack. I don't love you anymore. Her voice, perfectly modulated, resonated not just across our intimate table at this bustling Italian spot, but seemed to echo off the floor-to-ceiling windows, drawing every eye in the room to us. It was a stage, I realized then, and she had chosen it deliberately. Mia, my fiancée, had insisted on this particular table, right by the glass, where the entire downtown street could bear witness. Forks paused midair, conversation sputtered into silence. A collective gasp rippled through the restaurant. But it wasn't just the sudden quiet that froze me. It was the orchestrated nature of it all. Beyond the bar, nestled in a corner, I saw them, her friends, 3 of them, their phones already raised, red recording lights blinking. Chloe, her best friend, was clearly visible, her phone held steady, filming. 2 others, faces I barely recognized, whispered with a predatory excitement, as if they were watching the premiere of a long-anticipated drama. My name is Jack. I'm 27, and for 4 years, Mia had been the center of my world, 2 of those years marked by the promise of forever. In that shattering moment, an unwelcome clarity pierced through the haze of shock. I had never truly seen her without an audience. The breaking wasn't the pain of the words themselves, but the raw, unvarnished spectacle of it. This wasn't a confession, it was a production. She was waiting for me to shatter, to perform the role of the devastated ex who collapses in public, providing the content she so meticulously arranged. But instead of the expected explosion of grief or anger, something within me clicked shut. A profound stillness settled in my chest, a switch flipping from chaos to an unnerving, icy calm. I looked at her, poised and self-satisfied, her arms crossed, chin tilted high, her gaze flitting between my face and the rapt attention of her hidden film crew. This wasn't the end of a relationship, this was content creation. Thank you for being honest, I heard myself say, the words emerging steady, almost cheerful, a stark contrast to the script she'd clearly envisioned. A flicker of confusion crossed her face, her perfect composure momentarily faltering. I reached into my pocket, pulling out the engagement ring we were supposed to take to the jeweler this week for resizing. With deliberate slowness, I placed it on the pristine white tablecloth between us, a chess piece set down with finality. The silence in the restaurant was profound, broken only by the distant sizzle of the kitchen, the muffled sound of normal life continuing while mine was apparently being live-streamed. I took out my wallet, counted out the exact cash for my half of the meal, adding a generous tip. The waitress, bless her, didn't deserve to be shortchanged for Mia's performance art. Then, without a glance back, without hurrying, I rose. Looks like I'm throwing myself a narrow escape party, I announced, and to my disbelief, her friends actually laughed. They thought I was cracking, playing the role don't miss the twist bottom left, full story.